Okay, so the plan is to build a wooden 2-foot tall drop that I'm gonna put in the backyard. And there's gonna be a table kind of thing that slides out from under it that'll make it a pair of 1-foot drops that, in theory, I can also then use to practice climbing. I got an idea. We'll see how it works out. So it's not perfectly square all the way around, but it's pretty good. Down here's not. Well, we got a little bit of deviation, but well, I am no carpenter, but I have a go. All right, so that's the basic frame done. Gonna add the legs onto it, and then I'm gonna cut the deck boards for the top. And then but I'm not gonna put them on until it's out in place, because that might make it a bit heavy to carry. Got deck screws going into it and a big old lag bolt on each one. I think I'm gonna put some legs in the middle of it just for redundancy and extra safety. So I got one piece that's a little too long. I gotta chop that down. Then I'll get that put on. All right, so got the legs all installed. Almost time to flip it over and see if I already made it too heavy. So there's the frame. I might add some angled 2x4s just for a little bit of extra strength and stability. But I want to make sure I have enough wood before I start chopping up extra. Here's hoping it's not too heavy. It's a chunk. Let's see. Can I lift this? Not evenly. I should have put these legs in when they were out there. Okay. So the basic shape of the drop is done. Gotta build the ramp next, and then the table that comes out underneath it. The top deck is not connected yet. I'm gonna connect those once it's in place, so I can still carry it, and also, oh no, yeah, just so I can still carry it. I'll probably add a couple of angled structural things and some extra horizontals within it, with the extra that I'll have at the end. So I've got the frame done for the drop and the ramp. I'm not joining the ramp and the tabletop thing together yet because moving it's gonna suck. but I'm gonna get it out to the backyard probably tomorrow, and put the decking on. And then I'm gonna make the cuts for the pull-out table thing tonight, but I'm probably gonna put that together tomorrow because it's getting late. So here's the ramp. It's about a 22-degree angle, which hopefully is good. Doesn't look like it'd be too steep. Comes in there. We got some extra cross supports. The ramp and the top are currently held together with clamps, but I'll carriage bolt that together probably, and then screw in a bunch of stuff. And then I'm gonna do some 45-degree, that's a weird looking finger, in a glove. I'm gonna do some 45-degree supports on the legs, just to give it a little extra rigidity, but looking pretty good. The next morning, it is still cold. It's much windier than yesterday, slightly warmer, but I'm gonna do the pull-out table build this morning, and then we'll see how the weather is as to whether or not I assemble it this weekend or if I leave the whole thing for putting up when it's a bit warmer, because it's cold. So that's the frame of the pull-out 1-foot drop / climb completed. Just got to cut the deck for the top, and then be done with. So here's the finished pull-out table, or almost finished. I'm gonna add some 45-degree supports for some extra strength. But that's gonna be it. So I just got a couple of the deck pieces laid on top to give an idea of what it would look like. You come down here, and then this is the nesting drop. So you can go step down, or right up. That's the idea. And then this will completely, if I could do it straight with one hand, yeah, I can't do it straight with two-hand job, hold up. All right, it is a tight fit, but it definitely fits in there. And so the smaller drop can go in there, and you can just go straight off the 2-foot drop. All right, so I've got as much done as I'm gonna get done this week. I need to buy some longer screws for some of the support joists, and then set it up in the backyard, tighten everything together, put the deck on the big drop, and ride it. All right, we're almost at the end. Got the frame all done, in position. Got the ramp joined to the main body of the frame with 4 lag bolts and some screws. I'm probably gonna have to do a voiceover with this because some guy in the neighborhood's playing his guitar really loud. But this will let me know what I want to say. So we got 2x6s for the main frame, 4x4 posts. I got some 2x4 diagonal support brackets. And then some cross beams, 2x6s. The ramp has a 4x4 support attached to a 2x4. there we have it. Backyard build done. Double drop, nesting drop, climbing practice. We'll give it a try soon. The backyard is swamped today, so not today. It has rained all week since the first build session, so. Let's do a walk. Doing the reverse, be lift the wheel up, bit skinny, and then lift the wheel up, and then ramp down.